Hello there. This is a tutorial on the basics of running a Google Meet through a Google Classroom. It's possible that along the way you might run into some technical problems or have some questions regarding student attendance. If this is the case, check out my Google Meet FAQ video linked in the description. We'll start by opening our Google Classroom. I'll open Google Chrome, at which point I can use the waffle icon in my email to access my classroom, but I'm going to use the bookmark I created in the last video. Click the Meet link located below the title of your class. A new tab will open containing the Google Meet, though we've not joined the call just yet. From here, you should see a live video feed from your camera shown on the screen. You'll also see three little light green dots in the bottom left corner of the video feed right here. If they move around while you're talking, like they're doing now, that means the mic is picking up your voice. Before you join the meeting, you can choose to mute your audio with the microphone icon, or turn off your camera with the camera icon. It is possible that while you're on the screen, your live video does not show, or the three little dots that are stationary stay stationary while you're speaking. I'll leave an annotation here that you can click that will link you to my troubleshooting video. Once you're ready, click Join Now to start and join your Google Meet. A window will appear with meeting details that we're not going to need if we're running this through Google Classroom. And you should see a live video of yourself. Once your students or other teachers join the call, you'll be able to see them instead of yourself. If the student's camera is turned off, you'll instead see their profile picture. You can check in the top right corner of your screen whenever you like to make sure that you are positioned in frame. If you'd like to see a list of who's currently in the Google Meet, select the People icon in the top right corner of your screen. Once you do, you'll see a list of all the people in the call. From here, if you click on a student's name, you are given even more options. Click the thumbtack to pin that person's video, meaning it stays featured all the time. Click it again to unpin their video. Click the microphone to mute that person's audio. This is useful if that person is unknowingly the source of some distracting background noise. Bear in mind that you cannot unmute them. Only the person that has been muted can unmute themselves. Like so. Click the icon that looks like a Do Not Enter sign to kick that person from the call. Since we're running Google Classroom through Google Meet, you shouldn't have any unwanted guests, but you might need to use this feature at the end of a lesson, which we'll go over later. When you kick someone, they can rejoin. If you're teaching both in-person and virtual students, it can be hard to direct your attention to both. This is something that the chat function of Google Meet can assist with. If you click the speech bubble in the top right corner of your screen, it will pull up a chat log. Any participant in the Google Meet can send a message in this chat. For example, one of your virtual students could send you a question here. You will get a notification in the bottom right corner of your screen if anyone sends a message in the chat while it is closed. And the speech bubble in the top right corner of your screen will display the number of unread messages you have. At the bottom of the screen, in the center, you have three buttons. The microphone can be used to mute your audio. The camera button can be used to turn off your camera. And the red phone icon can be used to leave the call. When you're ready to end your lesson, it is very important that you wait until all students have left the Google Meet before you click the red phone icon. My advice would be to dismiss all students from the Google Meet verbally. All right, class, have a great day. Goodbye. If a student is still hanging around, like this one, you can kick a student out of the session like we presented before by clicking the People icon in the top right corner of the screen, selecting that student's name, and clicking the button that looks like a Do Not Disturb sign that says Remove from Meeting. Once all students have left, I would also advise that you wait at least 1 or 2 minutes before finally clicking the red button. I'll go into more detail why this is necessary in my FAQ video. Those are the basics of running a Google Meet through your Google Classroom. In my next video, I'll show you how to use the Present Now button to share lesson materials with your students. If you had any technical difficulties or have more questions about student attendance or interactions, check out my FAQ video linked in the description. Thanks. Goodbye.